peak of the UN system, there is an archaic body known as the United Nations Security Council, which has got 5 permanent members who, whatever subject, can veto that matter. For example, like the ceasefire for Gaza, the Israeli ceasefire. These members are the United States, Britain, France, China, and Russia. Now, this is an unfair system. It's not equitable. It's not good for us. Africa is completely cut out of that. What recommendations and what actions would you take to address that issue if you were to be selected as our permanent representative?
The Honorable Yusuf, the UN and the multilateral system as a whole, it has been under attack because of the behavior of member states. The standing of the UN of the 1945, through to, say, even the 70s or 80s or even 90s, is different from the standing of the UN today. Which is why, as a country, and I think His Excellency the President has been very vocal about the need to reform the multilateral system, is because countries increasingly are not seeking the mandate to intervene, under, for example, Chapter 7 of the Charter, to be able to intervene on peace and security issues. So what we're witnessing between Israel and Palestine is really a very, very terrible state of affairs, because there's no egregious violation of human rights, and this is something which the UN Security Council has applied its mind to. Kenya has already taken a position, and that's the position that we're going to take, which is that there has to be, a stop to ongoing violation of human rights. And this is something that we're going to pursue at the UN Security Council and all the other organs. But, gratefully, about 2 weeks ago, the UN passed a resolution allowing humanitarian assistance. And if this committee approves my nomination, this becomes one of the signature agendas that we pursue as a country, to make sure that we put a stop to the suffering of people, not just in Gaza, but throughout the world. Because the planet is burning, there's suffering everywhere that you turn, including in Khartoum, in Sudan, Tigray conflict, next door, and so on. I will not say that the UN has failed in protecting human rights. I think the Secretary General has been prolific in pronouncing himself on the need for human rights to be protected. He's been doing that consistently, passionately, and I think it's up to member states, ourselves included, to make sure that we then support resolutions or other decisions of the organization that will lead to better protection of human rights. Ambassador Kimani's shoes are big, they're really big, but I'm sure this country appreciates the work that he's been able to do as our permanent representative. Extremely capable diplomat, very gracious. He has already made contact with me, and a very good product of this country. But that's Ambassador Kimani has done very well.